Blows my mind. Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host and adept of Accelerando, Ken Levine. I'm a singer and vocal coach here on YouTube, and today we are looking at VoicePlay and their tune, or rather their cover tune of Carry On My Wayward Son by Kansas. But before we do that, just like to remind you all to please remember to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the great stuff we produce here on the channel. And this comes from a recommendation from Sebastian Moore, who's obviously a big Jeff Castellucci fan and VoicePlay fan, so just recommended that this might be a fun listen, so let's do it. VoicePlay and their version of Carry On My Wayward Son. 3, 2, 1.
Carry on my wayward son, there'll be peace when you are done.
Hang on a sec, hang on. So there's obviously some effects on our lead singer's I don't know the guy with the soul patch and the glasses, what his name is. Yes, it sounds like he's got some vocal doubling or something going on there. I'm not entirely sure. Let's
carry on my wayward son.
Definitely some vocal sweetening going on. So that opening line, unaccompanied, is really hard. You go up to the high C, carry on my wayward son. I'm not doing it justice, but it's hard, trust me. And to be able to do that, you either need to be like a really high tenor or male alto. It's a difficult feat. But he carries it off like it's nothing.
Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
Nice arrangement.
Once I rose above the noise and confusion, just to get a glimpse beyond this illusion. I was soaring ever higher, but I flew too high. Though my eyes could see, I still was a blind man. Though my mind could think, I still was a madman. I hear voices when I'm dreaming. I can hear them say, carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done.
Okay, I love this interplay between Lane, beatbox man here, and Jeff. Man, that sounds so tight. That sounds so good. Listen to this.
My wayward son, there'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Masquerading as a man with a reason. My charade is the event of the season. And if I claim to be a wise man,
oh yeah,
it truly means that I don't know.
Oh, that's so good.
On a stormy sea of moving emotion, tossed about him like a ship on the ocean. I set a course for winds of fortune.
Okay, so I love what they did there. It sounds to me, and my memory's a little hazy on the 1976 classic version of by Kansas, but this sounds like obviously a bit of an alternative melody, and they decide, instead of like, you know, I can't hit the notes, guys, which we know he can, but they do this on purpose, and they bring it out.
I set a course for
Wait, hang on.
tossed about him like a ship on the ocean. I set
Yeah.
a course for winds of fortune.
That was great.
But I hear the voices say,
Yeah! Blows my mind.
There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Carry on. You will always remember. Carry on. Nothing equals the splendor. Now your life's no longer empty. Shine you cry.
Don't you cry.
Don't you cry no more. No more.
Nice key change. Whoa. That was so smooth.
Don't cry. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary
It sounds
head
like a sea
to
shanty now.
rest.
Don't you cry no more.
So good. So good. Oh, so much happening there. That's fantastic. All kinds of fantastic. Lane's beatboxing. Holy. Any beatboxers out there who can maybe shed a little light on what he's doing? There's so much to unpack. Obviously, sonically, it's so rich and diverse, and you have their arrangement, which is new and interesting and dynamic as well. Great singing. Great work. Oh my gosh. And the solo work of each of the singers as they bring out, you know, what their own character in their vocals. You notice that when they are in their blended harmonies, the individuality of their voices, the uniqueness of their voices is sort of purposefully shed. I guess you could put it that way. But of course, they're all soloists in their own right, and then to be able to bring that out when they each take sort of the spotlight in front, so that's pretty cool. Really cool to be able to sort of switch gears like that. Often in choral singing, in the classic sort of sense of choral singing, the goal is to blend. The goal is not to stick out at all. So often, a lot of that uniqueness in your particular voice is kind of trained out of you, but not so much anymore. These vocal a cappella groups are so tight, and they're so just musically right on, that being able to sort of switch hit like that is no problem for them. Fantastic. Okay, so that was my kind of geek out moment. My supernatural love affair with vocal a cappella groups. Or maybe you're a singer who's wanting to explore farthest reaches of your voice and you want to carry on with the vocal a cappella tradition, but you're not entirely sure how to do it. Reach out to a vocal coach, might be one living in your community. If not, there's lots of us out here in YouTube land. Don't have to work with me, but if you want to work with me, I will be sure to leave that link down below in the description. You can get a hold of me on my Wizio page or my at my website, all that sort of interwebs stuff. Yes, and thank you so much. If you are not yet part of this wonderful community, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the great stuff we produce here every week on the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.